Let's take a look at Droplet Computing running on a Chromebook and some of the key reasons why you would use it. So first things first, let's just prove this is a Chromebook. So as you can see, this is exactly what you'd expect to see on a Chromebook user interface. I already have Droplet open, so let's look at some Windows native apps running on this Chromebook. Now, again, just reiterating, this is not virtualization. Droplet Computing is a containerized sandbox container installed directly on the Chromebook. No virtualization. And as you can see, I have Microsoft Access just opens. I'll double click on one of the databases that comes with it. You'll see it just opens. And everything that I would expect to be able to do with this database on a Windows device, I can do on this Chromebook. So there's no difference to the application's look, feel, or behavior, and it runs natively without any VDI. Okay, let's look at another application. Encarta. Again, it just launches. If I go to World Maps, zoom in, click on London, go to the article, everything that I'd expect that application to do on a Windows endpoint device, it's doing on my Chromebook. So one more app, let's look at one more app and then I'll actually show you how to install an app. The last app I want to show you is quite an important one. I speak to customers every other day who have issues with legacy Internet Explorer versions, Java versions, and JInitiator versions. So as you know, this is a Chromebook. I've got Internet Explorer, in this case Internet Explorer 10. I'm going to launch it, and as you can see, it just opens. And then if I go to about, there we go, you can see this is version 10. Could be any version. It's up to you which version you install, including what version of Java, etc. So if you have a problem with Java, Internet Explorer based applications, Droplet is a must. And you can run those applications on Windows, Mac OS, Chrome OS, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, or Ubuntu. So how do you install an app inside a container? I'm already logged in as administrator. And in my share file, which is built by default when you install Droplet Computing, I put in the install media for Notepad++. To install Notepad++, simply double click the install. Next, I agree, and install. Nothing different from what you would do on a Windows endpoint device. So that's it now installed inside the container. What I now need to do is I need to create a tile on the user interface for a user to use. I'm logged in as administrator. I have multiple capabilities such as launching apps, editing apps, or removing apps, and adding apps, which I've just done. An end user can only launch. I'll show you that in a second. So let's add Notepad++. So I'm going to call it this tab, obviously, Notepad++. I'm going to tell the container that the executable file can be found under this command, so notepad++.exe. So that's where the container will look and find. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to call it editor. Okay, so that's all I need to do to create a tile. The only other thing I need to do is I want to add a picture, a logo that shows up on the user interface so they know exactly what it is they're looking for. I have a load of pictures in here, loads of logos in here that I'm installing. There's Notepad++. Click Next, click Finish. And as you can see, Notepad++ is now there. If I log out as administrator I'm now logged on as a user. The only functionality I have is launching the application. And as you can see, it launched instantly. No lag, no latency, no waiting for anything. The end user experience of the apps are the same as you'd expect natively on a Windows endpoint device. Hopefully you found this video beneficial and relevant. And as always, if you liked the video, please hit the like button and please share with your colleagues. Also, as always, if you have an app you'd like to test in Droplet, or you'd just like to learn more about the key reasons why or how Droplet works, reach out to me. More than happy to arrange a one-to-one remote session with you and answer any questions you may have. Once again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.